Hi everyone, Sparkle Sprinkler here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, y'all, welcome back. Thank you for coming back to spend time with me again today. If you're not subscribed, I would love to have you subscribe and join us here, y'all. I have recently retired, June 1st, and I am slowly getting settled into my new life. I have some things around the home that I have put on the side, painting and things of such, and I'm getting that done. And in the next couple of months, you're going to see a big shift to the channel. You're already seeing a few things. It's going to get more and more and more. A lot of exciting things coming. I would love for you to join us here. This is from Susu Art, y'all. And look. To my surprise, it has my black sleeve. Now, it's this black sleeve from the same company that I got from Perfect Work of Art, Decorate by Rui, and the other one that starts with a little Y that's a long word. I don't know. But I've enjoyed their 60 by 60s thus far, and I ordered some 80 by 80s. The first one you have seen, that was the 4th of July, and it was the one of the fireworks. It did not have this. So I don't know what we're fixing to find in here. But if you've seen the picture, you know why I had to order it. It's a little grandma, and y'all, you know how I am with these little grandmas, and I have a ton of them still to unbox for you, and as I haven't gotten to the point of grabbing them yet in my bag and stuff over here, I have a ton of little grandmas. They're coming. You're going to see an overload of little grandmas once I get to them, because there's a bunch. But I saw this and I said, oh my gosh, I need to try these 80 by 80s, and to my surprise, it has that black sleeve. I compared it to the others, and nothing is familiar. Nothing is the same through this. So I don't know. I don't know. I do know that I paid $20.42 for this, and I got $3.22 back on price matches. So, y'all, there are deals to be had on Temu. You just have to shop for it. Okay? Find the stores. There are certain stores that give more price matches. Find those stores, put them in your back pocket, and utilize them. That is what I have done. Perfect Work of Art. Rui used to give a lot of price matches. After they changed the store, I don't know. I ordered some, and I mean, they were closed within days, and then a month they were closed. So I missed getting price matches from them. I don't know what they're doing now, because I haven't ordered anything else from them. I get wonderful price matches from Susu Art on occasion. On occasion. But y'all, I would have paid $20.42 for an 80 by 80 anyway. Out the door, not worried about price matches. I'll take that price, especially the prices that Decorate by Rui and Perfect Work of Art have started charging for their diamond paintings. Now, these are coming in the small packs. When I opened up the fireworks the other day, you saw me kind of hesitate. It's not the packaging. I don't mind these. When I first started on my painting 10 years ago, they came in these little bitty bags. It is that in February, through all of the Valentines, y'all, they were these small bags. They were horrific diamond paintings. So it kind of made me worried when I get these in. But the fireworks was okay, and I'm hoping this one is as well. It is a little beat up without that black sleeve was through here. So the center of this one is better than what the fireworks was, but the top end of it got folded. So there's that. But I mean, it irons out, y'all. This is such a soft canvas. I feel like, oh my word, y'all. If the colors are right on this is going to be amazing. Oh my. What was I saying? I have totally lost myself on this one. Y'all, I don't even know what I was saying. This, oh my goodness. Look at this beauty. Now, I do have a little concern with her face. Y'all, on the little grandma, I will deal with it. It's just shadows, okay? I will do what I have to do, because I have done skin tones before. Her hands look all right. I'm going to pull the skin tones first. We'll look at that. Y'all, look at this. as long as the colors are okay. Oh my goodness. And y'all, it's changing colors. Let's take a look at this beauty first, and then I will look through it. If you're new here, I check my diamonds to my canvas. Yes, this is beautiful, but if your diamonds are not the same color where this print is, it's not going to turn out like it should. So I check my diamonds to my canvas, and I have found a ton of diamond paintings that you would have brown here, same brown here, same brown here. So your green boots would turn brown and your pink dress would turn brown. So I check my diamonds. I learned that early on when I had one that my sky was purple and my snow was blue. That's when I said, okay, you need to start checking these. Y'all, if these colors are okay, this thing is going to be mind-blowing. Can you believe? Look how beautiful this is. Oh my goodness. And it's a grandma. Oh my heart. Oh my heart, y'all. Okay. It's a very soft canvas, so I have no worries about this coming out. I mean, it is very soft, and I like it when they're softer like that. I don't mind the thicker ones. No, don't get me wrong. I'll diamond paint anything, but I would prefer they all be like this because, y'all, when I put it over my easel, it hangs so much easier over my poo noodle that's across the top of it, so it will hang so much easier. Okay, if you are new to this, this is your thumbnail. These are DMC colors. If you are cross stitching this is the colors that you would use to complete your cross stitch with. Diamond painting companies try to get their diamonds as close to the DMC colors as they can. Some do a wonderful job. Others, y'all, if you've been around much, you've seen. Okay, let me get a closer look at this. Let's see if anything catches my eyes. There's a little bit of a change of W's through this area and this area, but I'm going to have to look at that diamond and see what it looks like. U's are staying the same. H's are a little bit different through here. There's some orange, but it's in the light, and it's in the light here, so that may be okay. Will I miss something through this? Absolutely. But hopefully it's minimal enough that if I have to change something, I can. Let me see what D is. Oh yeah, that's a green. We're okay there. Okay, let's get out diamonds, y'all, and start looking. Usually, as I look through diamonds and start looking for symbols, that's when I notice, oh, wait a minute, we got a problem. I am kind of concerned with some W's. There's some W's through here, but it's also through this green. There's W's through this arms, but it's also through this green. If that is all I got to worry about, is these, let me show you. If this is all I've got to worry about, are these few W's right here, I can change that to a green easy enough. Problem solved. See what J is. J's a green. 6 is green. A, it's kind of a beigey, a grayish colored, which it would be okay. But see, you got different colors here and here of the A's. So yeah, there may be some changes on this, y'all, but if it is not an absolute, the entire dress is wrong, the entire pig is wrong, I'm going to roll with it because it is a little grandma, and I will do what I have to do to make this work. Okay, first of all, I want to look at her skin tones. Okay, I need F. Well, it's going to be kind of hard to do because these are in these baggies. Not in numbered bags. There are some that are in bags, but not. So, no, this is not black sleeve quality, y'all. This is not black sleeve quality. Okay, I'm going to take these out, just like this right here, and lay them over here. And I can pull them as I need. We've got 2 big bags right here. Alright, let's get these on out of the way. This is number 8. It is 815. That is all through, oh, you can't see, can you? Got it pulled down. This is all through the start through here. This is 310, it's number 3. And it's doing just like Black Sleeves does. It combines 815 with 310. Same through here. All of the dark areas are what these are. Okay, let me see if I can find these skin tones. Because that is going to be my true, will this work? Okay, I need F's, U's, W's, and A's. F is 948. Thought that was probably 948 right there. Okay, there's 948. Okay, F, U is 3771. That's this one. W is 3865. This is probably, yeah, this is, no, that's 3855. 3855, not 65. N is 3716. What's this one? V is 3833. That's this one. Okay, we have N. That is 3716. Do I have 3716? No, I do not. Yeah, got 3716. Okay. K is 3705. That's this one. Number 2 is 223. A lot of colors in this skin tone, and that makes me happy, y'all, because that means they're blending. There are some number 8s in this, in the dark. Number C is 900. That's going to be this one. Okay. Here's what they used. This is F. This is the main color of her face through here. I'm happy with that. Okay. Then, along the outer edge here, you've got U, which is 3771, which is this one. A, which is 842. I did not pull 842. This one, W, which is 3855, and number 2, which is 223. So, In all of this dark area, if I can get that light off of this for you and zoom you down. Try to break some. In all of this dark area right here, they use these 4 colors blended in just this little area. That makes me happy. Okay. So, through here, we have U, which is 3771, which is this one. V, which is 3833, which is this one. N, which is 3716, which is this one. K, which is 3705, which is this one. And C, which is 900, which is this one. In just this area right here, these colors are in there. So that is so blended, y'all. I'm gonna go with it with the skin tones. I can work with that. I mean, if it was all 2 or 3 colors, I would say, oh gosh. But y'all, this is I mean, just that one cheek had 4 or 5 different colors. Okay, let me count my colors, make sure I've got 24 of them. So I've got 2. Anytime you get like this and they're not bagged, where you've got your true numbers on it, count your diamonds, because I was missing some in one of my diamond paintings that are emboxed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's 10 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. That can't. Please tell me I'm not missing colors here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 20 colors. 1, 22. This is why I tell you check your colors, y'all. I'm missing 2. They're supposed to be 24, and I only have 22 colors. Do I love it enough to try to find what color's missing and see if I've got it to replace it? I think I do. I don't. So these are 900. Let me get these in numerical order here. This is 200. This is 3,800. 3,800. 37. We know what these are. 37. 900. 37. So y'all are going to get a whole experience with this one. 37. 37. This is 900. It would go here. This is 900. It goes here. This is 900. This is 700. Wouldn't it be nice if I was only missing 2 little packs? This is 500. 900. 300. 100. 900. Okay, this is 30, 21, so it's going to go there. And this is 37. Okay. Let's start at the top here. 169. Let me get me a piece of paper. Okay, I've got 169. I've got 223. I've got 310. 317. Okay, so I'm missing 317. I've got 340. I've got the 524. I've got the 798. 815 is right here. 842 is right here. 900 is right here. 936, yes, that's 936. 948 is here. 956. 977. I've got 966 and should not have 966. Go back through my 900s again. Okay, there's 900. There's 936. There's 948. They sent me 966 instead of 956. You make a note of that. So this color's not being used. 977. 3021. 3705. 3716. 3726. Okay, I'm missing 3746. Okay, 3752. 3753. 3771. 3833 and 3855. Okay, so what numbers I'm missing? I'm missing 317. They sent me 966 instead 966 instead of 956 and 3746. Let me see how many diamonds that is across this canvas. Before we go any further, if it's a ton of the color, then I'm not buying diamonds for that, or I may not have enough to replace it with that, so it's a no-go. So let me see what colors these are. 317 is number 4. That is through the flower. There's one right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. There's a few through here. There's a good bit of it in her hair. It's not through this. There's some up through the barn. Okay, 956. Okay, they sent me 966. This is how many diamonds. If this is correct, this is how many diamonds I will need. 3746. What a mess, y'all. That's the letter R. It's a purple. So that's going to be through your blues. That's not going to be, there's not going to be a whole lot of those. Not going to be a whole lot of those at all. Because it's purple. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? 4s is the majority. It is through the flower. It is through up here, and it's through her hair. Those two colors I'm going to need the most of. Let's just kind of go and check and see how these... This is wrong. That doesn't belong with the stone thing. Okay, let's just kind of go through these, y'all, and see if they even match this canvas. This is 160. It's number 1. That is all through her hair. It's going to boil down to, do I love this enough to use my spares to do this diamond painting with? Her skin tones are okay with me. There's ones through here, ones through here, there's ones through her hair. This may be something I have to mull over for a while, and I'll let you know what I decide to do with it. I've got some time to think about it. This is 223. It's number 2. That is all through the pinks here. In the pig, it is all through here. I mean, I paid $20.42 and I got $3.22 back on it. Well, I'll use up $3.22 worth of diamonds. There's 2 through here. I just look at it through all different ways. Do I love it enough? It's not like I've got to change colors so far on here. It's just I'm missing colors. And it's not all of these pinks, okay? So it's not the bulk of this canvas. It is through her hair and through the flowers. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to talk myself through, y'all, with you of what do I do here. Okay, we did 310. 317 is number 4. I am missing that one. We've looked. I told you, I've looked where it's at. Just glancing. Once I get off camera, I will look deeper to see the 4s. The 956 and the 3746. I will look deeper to kind of get an estimate how many diamonds it's going to take, and see if I am. I mean, if I would have bought this from Rui, it'd have been in $35. I paid $20.42. I got $3.22 back. I have not seen this diamond painting anywhere else. If the diamonds match the canvas, and it's just some missing diamonds, not the bulk of the canvas missing diamonds, then I can justify keeping this. And it's a little grandma, y'all. But these diamonds have got to match this canvas for that to happen. If I have to do major changes, I already know in W's I'm probably going to have to use some greens through here. I can do a few greens through here, okay? As long as the diamonds match the bulk of this, all of this pink, all of the pink in her dress, I don't have to change the skin tones. I've already checked that. I don't have to even change the skin tones, y'all. So, I'm leaning to keep it, but like I said, I won't have time to go over this whole canvas with you. I'll have to do it off camera, and you will know when you see me pull this out and work on it, or don't see me work on it. So, okay, let's move ahead here. Let me just check and see if these match the canvas. Okay, number 5 is 340. That is through the flowers. Looking to see if I see it anywhere else that it shouldn't be. There's some down here. Let me get this folded up. There's some just mingled through this water splashing. No, I'm sorry, that's an S, that's not a 5. Mistaken. These are 5s, those are S's. There's 3 right here. Let me get these put back in this bag as we go so they're out of my way. So I can really see what's happening on this canvas. Scoop this on over some. Okay, the next color was 524. Am I correct? Because I've got them mixed up. Yes, 524. It is the number 6. There's 6s through here. 6s through here. 6s through her dress. All through the green of her dress. There's a few 6s through here, right through this area here. There's 6s up in that flower. I'm not seeing, of course it's not in her face. I don't see it in the pig. Those are 8s. So it's where it should be. $7.98. That is this one single bag here. It is the number 7, and that is through the dark blues of this flower right here. There's some up in the top flowers. I don't see it anywhere else, just glancing. But like I said, when I get off this camera, instead of keeping y'all here for hours, I will be double checking that. But you've seen now how I go about these. You keep getting more glimpses into my diamond painting world and how I deal with these, so I make sure that I don't have a bunch of junk in my stash. I know when I pull it out, I've got a good chance of it being okay, versus just glancing at the diamonds, putting it away. If I had left these in a pack, just looked at this and left these in the pack and never looked through these diamonds, I would not know I'm missing diamonds. Okay, I always check my diamonds. Okay, 815, we've gone through that. 842. Is this one. And that was in her face. So letter A, no, F. Okay, this is what color they did the pig. No, I'm sorry, 842 is A. That's not the color they did the pig. There's A's through here. We've gone through it in the skin tones, and that's where the majority of this is. Okay. There are A's through this right here and up in the sky as well. I can't get it up there for you to see it, but I see A's all across the top of this. So that's okay. We're good there. Because I've already checked the skin tone. I'm not going to look at that again. Okay, the next color was 900. That's this one, I'm sure. Yes. The letter C. There are some C's through the pig's ear. There are some C's through the pig's chin. In the pig's mouth. We've already seen it in her face. And I'm okay with it being there. There's a few C's right here through this flower. There's some of the flowers up in the top. There's some through this pig's ear through here. It's mixed with K's. There's some C's in this pink. In the dark parts of it. There's one C right here. So I'm okay with that. 936. That is this color. That is letter D. Y'all, I have seen D's. Where did I see? Oh, it's through the boots. Through the flower. Along with J's. And H's. It is all in the green. I'm not seeing the letter D anywhere else but in the green. Okay, let me get these put in this bag. Oh, this is going to be a long video, y'all. I apologize. But hey, you're seeing how I check these in and what I go by. And if I hadn't counted the diamonds, I would have just went through them because they weren't in order. I wouldn't have known I was missing any. I check my diamonds, y'all. And when they're tiny bags like this, I count my diamonds. It's so important if you want to know that you have a good, strong stash, instead of just getting it in, looking at the canvas, and looking at the diamonds and say, oh, they're beautiful. I would not have known I was missing diamonds. I would not have known that there's a discrepancy here with this, and I can fix it. I would not have known if her skin tones were going to be okay. Y'all, I guess I'm just gonna say it. I'm anal when it comes to my diamond paintings. I have to make sure the colors are correct, so I know that when I put this in my stash, I know my stash is as solid as I can get it outside of physically laying these diamonds down and seeing the outcome. How many diamond paintings would I have had in my stash if I haven't been checking and not been missing colors or had the wrong colors? How many diamond paintings would I have banked up to pull out in years to come and been outside of my return window and have to go and pay $40 for a diamond painting versus $20? Maybe $50 at that point. Who knows what the prices will be 10 years down the road. So this is why. This is a prime example why I check my diamonds. When I get these little bags, I count them to make sure they're all there, because they're not in order. So you're just pulling diamonds out and checking. I would have never known if I hadn't opened this pack of diamonds up and literally checked it. Yes, this video is probably going to be an hour or more long than normal, y'all. But hey, I'm retired. The channel's taking a shift. Here we are. I just never know when I open these what I'm going to get into. And here you are with me, finding the problems and trying to rectify the problems and deciding, can I deal with this? So far, the colors are matching fine, except for these W's that I found. If this is all I've got to change on this canvas, oh my. I can get a few 4s. What colors were they? 317, 956, and 3746. I can get those, and I'm going to put this in my diamond bag so that when I get ready to work on it, I will have this in there, and I will know that I need to be replacing these diamonds and getting more diamonds. I will have this in my journal of when you get ready to work on the grandma with a pig, be sure to order diamonds for here, and replace the 966 with 956. I'll be sure to have those diamonds when I open it up. I'm ready to go. Y'all, this is just how I roll with these things. Okay, we've checked this with the skin tones. This is the letter F. This is the color that they used in the pig. You get these diamonds off of this painting. Got my bag right here. This is the color they used for the majority of the pig. All of this is 948. It's in the face of the grandma. There's F's. Let me see if I can fold this up and show you. There's F's through here. I don't see them anywhere else. It's staying where it should through that. So I think we're good with 948. The next number is 956. That's the color they sent the 966 with. It should have been 956. They sent 966. So those are going to be put away as spares. H is 977. Okay. This is through here, right in this area here. It's in these flowers, and it's down here in this basket. It's also over here in this. Let's see if I see it up in the hat. The only place I'm concerned about is it's a little bit lighter through here than up here. But it's in the darker swirls of this, and it's through here as well, so I think I'm okay with it, y'all. It just runs right through here, and that is a darker color in the camera than up close in the eye, so this is probably okay. Okay, 977. We need 3021, which is probably this. Yes, this is 3021. This is J. This is your greens through here, the greens through your greenery. It was with the 936. It's all up through the screen. It's down through the boots. It's over in here. And it's up here in this flower. I do not see J's anywhere else on this camera, just glancing, on this painting, just glancing while I'm on the camera. Now when I get off camera, I will be checking this further, because if I'm going to have to get diamonds to make up for the two that they did not send and the one that they sent me the wrong color on, I want to make sure that this was worth the $20.42 and the $3.22 price match. So I will be checking closer to this when I get off the camera. Not so much the diamonds to it. Now I've looked at the colors. I know they match the canvas. I'll be looking to make sure that I haven't missed symbols that are in the pink, but then appear there in the brown. Okay, so it's not changing colors on me. Sort of like this H is changing colors on me. Like this W is changing colors on me right here. This is for sure going to have to be changed, because this is green on this canvas. This is yellowish cream color. We'll get W here in a minute. This is clearly needs to be green. So I'll have to find a green for just these diamonds right here. That's the only place through this dress that it did that. It's just these greens right through here. I can find something for that. Okay. Alright. My bag is overflowing here. Okay, 3705. That's this one. It's a letter K. And I have seen that through the pig's mouth here. There's some over here in the darts of the flowers. There's some, of course, in her face. I'm not seeing it through any of the pink. There's a K right here in the dark. There's a K right here in the dark. And there's K's right here in this dark. There's K's along the upper lip and the bottom and in its tongue of the pig. There's also K's over here in its ear. 3716. That is this color. It's letter N. That is through the pig. It's also through her face. And it is all through this dress. It is also in the flowers. 3726 is the letter Q. That's this one. I have seen Q's. Where did I see those Q's? Through here. All through this dark. Okay. I don't see anything through the basket. There's Q's all through here. There's Q's up through here. There's some Q's through the eyes right here. But it's mostly in the dark of this dress and through the pig through here. It's not any of the brim of her hat. Okay, I can work with that. 3746 was letter R. That's the one that I was missing, and that is the purple over here in the flowers. Okay. 3752 is letter S. Okay, that is down through here in the water. Because I was seeing them as 5s a while ago, but it's S's. And while I'm at it, this is your T, and it's down here. It's down here in this. Let me see if I can get this to fold. No, there we go. It's down here in this water. There's also S's and T's through this flower. Okay, let me get these put in this bag. I told y'all that when I retired I'd have more time for the channel. I didn't realize it was going to be going down this lane, but here we are. If I was off camera, if I didn't have a channel, this is exactly what I would be doing, y'all. And I've done this before. I have kept a diamond painting that was missing colors that I knew that I could handle. And I love this one enough. Main thing is the skin tone works. Okay? Main thing is I'm not having to change all the colors in this dress. It is just these few colors right here that are W's that are right here, which is this color right here. That's going to turn that green. If I can get this pulled over without wrecking this bag of diamonds. These are W's. These are W's right through here. That's going to turn that yellow. I need to find W's for here and W's for here. The ironic thing is, there are no other W's in the green anywhere else on this dress. So this could be just very well a misprint. I mean, they missed diamonds. It could very well be a misprint. And I may could use this 966 that they sent for there. I'm going to keep it in the bag for that very reason right there. I may be able to change that to that 966. Okay. All right. The next color is 3771. It's letter U. Okay, I have seen U's. It's through the skin tone, of course. But where else have I seen U's? Where have I seen those? At least I thought I did. My bag is getting full, too full to move around. I'm seeing one U here, one U here, one U here. But the rest I'm seeing in the skin tone. So maybe that's the only place I did see them. Oh no, here they are, over here. Okay. I knew I saw U somewhere. Alright, then we have 38, 33. It's the letter V. This is the other pink that's in the dress. All through the flowers. Over here, all through the pig's cheeks. And then the 3865, which is W's, that's over in here. That is through these yellow spots. It's down through here, and it's up in the sky. There's some in her face. But the main thing is they got the W here in the screen. That is the only thing that I'm seeing that I'm going to have to change on this canvas. The rest of it is I'm missing 2 colors of diamonds, and 1 color was sent wrong, and I could very easily use that color for the missing, for the W that's in the wrong spot. So this Post-it note here is going in this bag so that when I'm ready for this diamond painting, I have those notes. My bag is overly full here. So let's see. I'm going to have to do this different. Let me stand these up better. There we go. Get this bag pulled up around them. Now we've got it cooking. Y'all, if I had not opened this bag of diamonds, I would not know the problems that I've got on my hands. All of those Valentines, if I had not opened those diamonds, I would have all of those Valentines in my stash and think I've got a ton of wonderful Valentine diamond paintings. This is why I check my diamonds, my canvas. I would be kept awake at night wondering, oh my gosh, what's in my stash? Are the diamonds right? Are the diamonds not right? Am I missing diamonds? All the things. I sleep easy at night, especially having the retirement stash that I do. Y'all have seen the diamond paintings that I've got, and you have not seen all of them. I still have a ton to unbox for you. So, I liked the fireworks. I love this one. The diamonds do match, except for this one area. I'm disheartened that they're using the smaller bags, but they're matching the canvas, y'all. So I'm okay with that. I don't mind the packaging. It's that my history in the past several months, when I opened these up, I was not getting good results. I am okay with these. Am I upset that I'm missing 2 colors? 3? Who wouldn't be? But I only paid $20.42 and I got $3.22 back on it. So that justifies me having to buy the few diamonds I have to get. It's not like I'm gonna get all of these colors for the dress and the pig. The bulk of the diamond painting, okay? Alright, y'all, this has been a long one, but you have now seen how I do these. Like I said, I've got more time to spend with you now. So I didn't have to rush off and get ready for work. So I was able to sit here for an hour, hour and a half with you. Y'all take care. I will see all of y'all tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye.